And in other news, the Democratic Republic of Congo plans to make sign language an official language in a bid to reduce the social exclusion of people who lack the sense of hearing. Authorities say the move will help millions of Congolese citizens who are hard of hearing access mainstream education and later on find work. CGTN's Chris Ocharinga reports.
People with hearing impairments undergo a training session in the DRC capital, Kinshasa. Specialist services for the deaf are few across this country that has been plagued by conflict for over 2 decades. That has denied many of them employment opportunities.
The truth is that we people with no sense of hearing are struggling. We feel oppressed because we don't have access to jobs and cannot afford decent housing. Most of our colleagues don't go to school, which is very sad.
They also face challenges getting treatment at public hospitals and participating in elections. This center in Kinshasa is among the few in the DRC that trains people with hearing impairments to acquire skills that can enable them to earn a living. The deaf community in this country has struggled to fend for itself because previous governments abandoned them. The DRC's first Minister for People with Disabilities, Irene Esambo, who has a disability herself, is pushing to make their lives better. She says the government will introduce sign language as an official language in the country to remove the barriers to communication for the deaf.
We carried out research on people with disabilities and found that the deaf make up the largest proportion. We haven't yet got the exact figures, but statistics from previous studies by NGOs and the World Health Organization put the deaf community in the DRC at around 2 million. That's a large number.
Sign language will be taught in schools across the DRC. It will be the 5th official language after Lingala, Swahili, Chiluba, and Kikongo.
I'm very happy to hear that our government will make sign language the 5th official language in the country. Promoting the language will help remove the obstacles to communication that people with hearing impairments face. My goal is to empower the deaf by equipping them with practical skills to enable them get work.
Sign language experts from different provinces are now meeting in Kinshasa to agree on signs that will be taught in schools. The DRC Constitution prohibits the discrimination of people with disabilities, but previous administrations did not put any measures to enforce the law. Authorities hope the introduction of sign language will help the deaf community communicate more easily with the rest of society and access government services. Chris Ocharinga, CGTN, Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo.